get home from work, and there's a box in my house from the one and only SupraWes.
It's SupraWes.
SupraWes.
Supra.
Supra? What's a Supra?
I don't know, but it's Supra.
You don't know what a Supra is?
No.
I happen to know what a Supra is because one of my first cars, my second car, if you guys might know, my very first car was a 1970 Chevelle Malibu, kind of deal. My second car was a 1984 Toyota Celica GTS, and the whole time I had it, I wished it was a Toyota Supra. But, I was a lot smaller then. It's not a huge car. I don't think that this fat guy would fit in that little thing, but man, it was cool. It had the flippy up headlights. It was red, and for a guy my age, it was a chick magnet. Just, I didn't magnet any chicks in it. But it was. So, are we ready to open this thing up? Ugh.
I don't know. Are we?
I am. Gotta hold it this way so that people don't see SupraWes's address. I wonder if he has any craft beers in here. Wes, did you put any beers in here? You can't ship beers by the mail, can you? Be cool if you did, because you got great taste in beer. All right. Here we go. You can hold on to it. You're my holder honor. Uh-oh, there's a letter. Value vinyl. That's me. All right, what you got here with you, Wes? Okay. Here's the record he picked up for me in Orlando, we had talked about. I've also included some others that I have found, thought you would like for your collection. Some may have skips that maybe I can fix or maybe not, but you know me. That's not an issue. This is value vinyl. All vinyl lives matter. They can look crappy, and they can even be a little bit warped, and they can be skipped. Not all the songs skip. I love it. All right. Oh, boy. I'm not reading you the whole thing, but I'll tell you what. I know what record it is from the description he has on there, because when we get to it, I'll actually say what the clue is, and you'll be like, oh, I know what record that is, too. Oh, wow. I am in for a treat.
That is a box.
All right. On the top here, what do we got? Oh, the Rascals, Peaceful World.
Love me, I'm your brother now. Love me, I'm your sister. Love me.
I got Rascals' Greatest Hits, but I don't have any of their regular stuff. That's awesome. This is a good record. And, of course, he keeps such good care of his records in his collection. I mean, look at that. He's got one of the little sticky, flappy things, keep him in good shape. Awesome. Love the Rascals. What else we got? Next up. No way you didn't! Thank you, Wes! The Switched on Bach 2. I got Switched on Bach 1, the second version of the cover, where he doesn't look like he's pooping. It's true, look. No one kidding. Looks like he's taking a crap. They stopped that one, and then they replaced it with this cover. But then they're like, well, let's just go to space! That's great. Thank you so much. This is so great. And if you guys aren't familiar with Switched on Bach, you should. Good stuff. What we got next? Wes! I understand the Beatles' White Album is something that everybody should have in their collection, and I don't have a copy in my collection. But it's one of those records I don't think I'd ever get in my collection because, I don't know, you never see them. I mean, anything from like Pink Floyd, Beatles, Rolling Stones, etc., you don't get at the thrift stores or where I shop. They're gone because even people who don't collect vinyl, who don't like vinyl, or think vinyl's for stupid morons, they still pick them up to resell them on eBay and whatnot. So you never see them. So I never get them hardly. Wow. White Album. This is like one of the best records of all time. I never thought I'd own one. It's super sweet. It's not that bad. It's still white. A little ring wear. Whatever. You did? From a video I had back then. Look at that. Star Trek. Here are 3 exciting all-new action-adventure stories. Passions Mauve, The Vinyl Veritaris, and The Crier in Emptiness. Oh, this is awesome. I don't have to be jelly anymore. That's so awesome. Thank you, Wes. That is... I'm spoiling it. You guys keep spoiling the poops out of me. What we got next? Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. All 4 of them. Not Crosby, Stills, Nash. Not Crosby and Stills. Not just Stills. Not just Crosby. All 4. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. So far. Yeah, look at that. Done by Joni Mitchell. The cover. Do I know anything on here? Because the only thing I've got on here is Deja Vu. So I don't... And I'm really familiar with that. My dad listened to it a lot. I listen to it a lot. I don't think I've actually heard this whole album before. So that's awesome. Wow.
Fuck dying, fuck laughing, fuck crying, fuck this song, but mostly fuck you. Fuck love, hate, and friends, fuck following trends, fuck this song, can't wait till it ends. For dead in Ohio. One, but fuck you the most, with a big rusty pole or a splintery post. Yeah, fuck you the most.
Good
I
stuff.
think I have this one on cassette.
You put that back before I pass out. Okay. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him on vinyl. He just put his video up today where I was talking about being jealous of him and how much I loved Please, Hammer, Don't Hurt. He has his first album with Turn This Mother Out. And now his second album, which is the big one, you know, Can't Touch This, Pray. God.
Here we go.
Here comes the hammer. Oh. Oh, dancing machine. Oh, I love this. It's so classic. Wow. I never thought I'd own this.
I seriously think I have that on cassette.
I think I did. I think I got this for you on cassette. But I've never had it on vinyl. And you have it upstairs. So I can get to hear it. Now I can hear it. All my favorite songs. I have some Melissa Manchester. Don't cry out loud. But I don't know this one. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, this is a newer one. What year is this? It's Belle from 1974. It looks newer than that. It looks almost like a late 70s, early 80s. It's ahead of its time. That is sweet. Here it is, guys. Look what he gave me. With the working zipper. That's what he put in the letter that I didn't share with you guys. Like, it still has a working zipper. It freaking sure does. Ah. Sticky fingers, man. Oh, that is great. It's a classic record, guys. Between that and freaking the Beatles, those are... You'll never get them unless you want to pay out the butt for them if you're a serious vinyl collector records. And so I am very, very honored. Yeah. So that means what's probably left is my Grail. Well, like there's 4 other Grails in here. Well, 5.
Also, the air conditioner just started working.
What's your point?
I was just saying.
So the air conditioner worked. It turns on when it turns on.
I was just saying, just in case the sound.
Oh, in case the sound. That's great, because I can just do this. It's magic, Bree. Here, you try it. Wow, ain't that great? You goober. Oh, no. Proudly, they came to honor America. No, this isn't the Grail yet. So he put way too many records in here, Wes. Way too many. 2 record set narrated by Jimmy Stewart, live July 4, 1970, Washington, D.C.
You are about to relive a very important day in the life of the United States. July 4th, 1970. The place, Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. Independence Day has always possessed a kind of imagery for most of us. of warm nostalgia, parades and bunting, oratory and band music. It's an atmosphere blending picnics with patriotism, and yet one in which we often manage to forget just what started the whole thing 194 years ago, and the real significance of July 4th. A handful of Americans didn't forget. There was a minister, the Reverend Billy Graham, a magazine editor, Hobart Lewis of Reader's Digest, a hotel executive, J. Willard Marriott, an entertainer, Bob Hope. Their goal was simple, to have a national birthday party, one which might help all of us remember what's right with America without forgetting what's wrong. They called their effort Honor America Day. The task was not as simple as the goal. It was played against a backdrop of cynicism, tension, delusion, of an unpopular and undeclared war, of incredible plenty living next door to incongruous poverty, of a technology that simultaneously puts man on the moon and pollutes the earth. Honor America Day was denounced in advance, and with equal fervor by extremists on both the far right and the far left. There was not only apathy, but a feeling by a few that a day honoring the nation was somehow the height of political partisanship. And this despite the support and praise of two former presidents, Harry Truman and Lyndon Johnson, along with Richard Nixon. There were many moments of encouragement, though, which served to smother the voices of skepticism. Day by day, the project received the support of more and more Americans, leaders in a wide variety of professions, who were aware of their nation's ills and regarded a day of honor as a possible cure. One of the sponsors happened to be a prominent figure in sports. He also happened to be a prominent leader in the fight for civil rights. He was the kind of man who once took his entire team through the back door of a southern restaurant because that was the only way the Negroes on the squad could be admitted. He not only preached civil rights, but he lived them. And he had this explanation for agreeing to serve as a sponsor for Honor America Day.
Most people in this country, regardless of whether they're against things or not, I think are really pro-America. There have been so many demonstrations, you see, against. We felt that it was really a time to have a demonstration for something rather than be against. We just want to show everybody in this country and certainly the whole world that first and above all we are Americans, and we're proud of our country and we're proud of our flag, and that's what Honor America Day is. This is not a demonstration against anything, but rather a celebration or a demonstration for something, for America, for the flag.
These words were spoken by Vincent Thomas Lombardi. Problems cannot be solved, he said, by waving the American flag, but neither can they be solved by tearing down the American flag. In simple eloquence, that sums up the spirit of Honor America Day and of what you're about to hear.
Look on the back there. Oh, anybody who's anybody with anything. I don't remember this happening. I was born in 76, but that's Bob Hope, Jeannie C. Riley, Vince Lombardi from the Packers, Glenn Campbell, Pat Boone, Les Brown. I mean, holy cow. Look at all those people there. I now need to do a history dive and learn some history that I missed. Probably they came to honor America. That's awesome. Dionne Warwick and the Hip Hop Nation United. When I think of hip hop, I don't think of Dionne Warwick and vice versa. But dang, that's a sweet looking label. 12-inch single, What the World Needs Now Is Love, includes underground and club mixes. Wow. You know what? As I've been doing this whole video, I'm going to somehow sneak in a little bit of it so you can hear it, because I want to hear this right now.
They call it love. I pump it off around the world and touch the soul of every man, woman, child, boy, and girl. I pray that we can live together on this family tree. Roy, you flush it, Mike G. We want the world to see.
Man, cool. Did you say Corrupt's on there? Wow. Tyrese? Big Daddy Kane? Oh, ain't no half-stepping. Oh, Man, there's lots of good hip-hop artists on there, guys. All right, next up. Betty Goodman live at Carnegie Hall. I don't have this one either. Digitally remastered directly from the original analog tapes. Two-record set. Honeysuckle Rose on there. Cool. Look at that, guys. Yes, this will definitely help on my variety. I'm kind of a little lax in this genre of, 20s, 30s, big band, jazzy kind of thing, going to the 40s. All right, what we got next? Original motion picture soundtrack. Goldfinger.
Goldfinger. He's the man with the Midas touch.
All right. Yeah, I don't have this either. That is awesome. Look at the stack, Wes. Look what you did. This is your fault. Thank you. This is awesome.
I feel like this is a record I should know, but I don't.
Beatles, Stones, Floyd. You're right. The big three. I now have the big three of records that I should never own because I'm value vinyl and I only pay $2 and less for a record. I got all three of them now. Holy cow. This is the seminal classic. Well, I can't. Sorry, Randall, you're right. I didn't use seminal right. That's not a correct terminology of using that word. But this is the album. Wow. It doesn't matter the pressing, doesn't matter the, none of that stuff. But, oh, look at that. I'm going to put this on and spin it. And drop some acid. Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs.
I wasn't even planning on doing drugs.
Wow. Wow.
I think this is the one that you're calling your Holy Grail.
Well, yeah, other than the other grails that he's been getting, like all these other grails, this is like the Grail mail. But that's it. Yeah. That's the one I was mooching off of and asking for. I do not have this one. This guy's in love with you. Her belt and Tijuana Brass. Got to fill out my collection. There are certain artists where I'm trying to be as complete of a completist as I can. Stereo copies, mono copies, foreign pressings. I want everything. And this was definitely one of them. Oh, and it's funny. When he showed this on his video, his exact words when he came back to me, he's like, well, I picked that up thinking that you'd probably say something about it. Yeah, I did. Smart Alec. Holy cannoli. Oh, there's little ones too?
There's baby records.
The baby records. Johnson Boy Prelude after the Gold Rush from Prelude. Do I know Prelude and should I know Prelude?
Well, I dreamed I saw the knights in armor come, saying something about a queen. There were peasants singing and drummers drumming, and the archers split the tree. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that was floating on the breeze.
And if I don't, which I don't think I do, I'm going to discover them. Wow, that's a pretty pink sleeve too. I like that. Is the original sleeve? I don't know. It's pretty though.
I'm tempted to snatch this one.
Yes, because you know this song and you love it.
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters, Ray Parker Jr. See, I know more radio, but there's one song by Ray Parker she likes. Maybe we'll share that 45. Because you don't really have a good place for your 45s. What 45s you got right now are Christmas ones. Isn't it?
Yeah, I want more Christmas 45s. I want to collect them all.
By the way, she decided that's going to be her collection. Is going to be the now music that she likes, but in general, the big collection is going to be the Christmas music. So, that what is that you got in your hand?
It's Metallica, I think.
Buddy, you're a boy, make the big noise, play it in the street.
Copy of Ride the Lightning. Yeah. Oh, look at that, gang. Yes. This is probably, I don't know. Between this and Master of Puppets, they were both so good, but, Fight Fire with Fire. Oh, sure. Creeping Death. For Whom the Bell Tolls. Fade to Black. Oh, every song. This is the greatest hits. This is Metallica's second record. Well, second major release. This is the one that, if you remember when we were at Eric's shop, he actually had a copy of this on vinyl on the wall. He was selling for $20. But I could never afford $20 because I don't spend $20. So I almost tried to get that on vinyl. Because it's one of those records that, if you're a kid my age, mid-'80s, dude, you had this on tape. You had it on CD. And I don't now. So I'm going to definitely be listening to it. Thank you, Wes. Home run hits on every single thing. I thank you very much. Totally unnecessary. I was just trying to mooch this off you because I really wanted it bad. I did not expect all of this. I mean...
Yeah, my dad doesn't deserve this.
I don't. I don't deserve this.
I'm kidding. Actually, yes, you do. You deserve this. You're an amazing person. You deserve this. Stop having low self-esteem.
So, honestly, you're getting better because if you're telling me that I shouldn't have a low self-esteem, that means you can recognize what it looks like to have a low self-esteem and not to have it.
Yes, you're having a low self-esteem saying you don't deserve the gifts you get when you do deserve them.
Actually, I'm glad that I have so many friends in the VC. I don't deserve to have them either, but I thank you very much. Now you're arguing with me.
No, I'm just saying you deserve your friends. You deserve everything. You're the best person in the world.
Quit it. You see, I'm trying to be humble here. See, if I were to actually come out and tell you how awesome I think I am and how I deserve all these records, and you better be my friends because I'm that freaking awesome, I would look like a total douche tool bag. So I can't do that. But then I say the opposite and try to be like, humble. Then I look like I'm an idiot too. I can't win. I just give up. I give up. So I'm going to run the middle of the road. I should have some friends, and I appreciate that I have some records, and that some of you are kind of halfway liking me and sometimes not liking me, but just right in the middle, liking me enough to be my friend and send me records, and I like you enough that you're my friend and I want to send you records, but just not too much and not too little. Just right. We're going to call that, Goldilocks. Can I be Goldilocks? Will that make you happy?
Isn't that bad to be snotty about yourself? As long as you think positive about yourself.
So anyway, guys, thank you for sticking around. Thank you, Wes. This is great. Take care. I got a lot of spinning to do because there are so many things in here that I want to listen to that I never thought I'd own. And wow. If you need anything you see of mine, Wes, I got you hooked up. You would have one record coming to you. Matter of fact, we talked about that. So, but if you see more, they're coming your way too. What's mine is yours, because obviously what's yours was mine. You are openly, overly generous, and I have no problems doing return the favor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, this doesn't count. Put that over there. It's not vinyl. I'm trying to do my sticky thing at the end.
It's a CD and it's Metallica. If you want me to have it, I'll take it. No problem.
Yeah, you take the Metallica. So, Wes, if you did intend to give that to me, I lost it. If you intended to give it to Bree because she listens to CDs, she's gotten it. So, it doesn't matter if it's 7 inches. Doesn't matter if it's 12 inches. Doesn't matter if it's a classic that everyone should own, or it's a really little-known record that not many people have heard of before. Doesn't matter if it's in mint shape. Doesn't matter if it's got water damage. All that really matters is all vinyl lives matter. Take care, guys.